Oh hey, didn't see you there. Anyway, we're going to give you a crash course on the differences between hydroponics and aquaponics. Are you ready?
Hydroponics is growing plants without soil. Aquaponics is growing plants and fish without soil in one integrated system. In a hydroponic system, plant roots are just sitting in water with nutrients, whereas in an aquaponic system, the plants are sitting in a grow bed on top of something such as a fish tank where fish waste can fertilize the plants.
In order to build an aquaponic system, you need a lot of materials to start building it. A watering pump and tubing are necessary so that the water from the fish tank can get to the plants that are sitting on the grow bed. The fish waste that the fish make will be used to fertilize the plants growing on top of the fish tank.
For aquaponics, you need to grow a bed for the plants to stay above water, or else the entire plant will get killed because it will have taken in too much water.
On the other hand, plants in a hydroponic system are sitting in the water, but they are not getting too much water because there is a set amount, rather than a large tank full of it.
Let's take a look at how hydroponics and aquaponic systems can be designed.
This aquaponics system consists mainly of a fish tank and a grow bed. The bottom of the tank will have riverbed stones or pebbles to catch fish waste and contain bacteria in the water. On the bottom right of the tank, there is a pump that pumps water through the tubing and up into the grow bed. Grow beds are typically made of porous stones. The plants sit in the grow bed, where they receive nutrient-rich water from the fish tank. The plants take in the nitrates from the water, which allows them to grow, and they filter out clean water through a netted pot back into the tank. An aerator also pumps air through this into the tank so that the clean water has enough oxygen for the fish. In this specific aquaponic system, the fish tank is lower than the grow bed with the plants. This fish tank also includes rocks in the water. There is a pump connected to the tube. The pump pushes the water through the tube. The tube leads from the fish tank below to the plant bed, which is raised. This tube carries rich water filled with nutrients that are beneficial to the plants. The tubes efficiently flow in one continuous direction, from the fish tank into grow bed and back around again. The diagram shows that the fish are being fed. They will digest the food, then release their waste back into the water, which is carried through the tubes to the plants. This particular design includes a bell valve, which helps control the amount of water delivered to the plants.
This is a hydroponic system. Unlike the previous systems, this one does not involve animals of any sort, only plants and water. The plants rest in a planter filled with a circulating water system. It starts with a pump on the bottom left, then pushes water up through a tube into the planter, which is slanted slightly downward. Then, the water flows into a nutrients reservoir, and the cycle repeats.
This is a more complex hydroponic system that consists of a nutrients reservoir, a nutrient pump, an air stone to oxygenate the water, an air pump, a drip manifold, and drip lines. All of these details are important to get the water to the plants. Like the other one, this system starts with a nutrient pump, which pushes water upward into the drip manifold and into drip lines, which then transfer the water to the plants. The overflow of water drips out of a tube and back into the nutrient reservoir, and the cycle repeats.
Now that you know so much about hydroponics and aquaponics, let's teach you about water chemistry. In an aquaponic system, it is very important that the water is clean of any bad chemicals at all times because it could kill the fish and even harm the plants.
The pH level in a fish tank is an important factor to control because it can have a great effect on the fish. If the level is too low, it will slow down the nitrogen cycle, which messes up all the water chemistry in the tank.
Ammonia is an extremely dangerous chemical that you definitely don't want in your fish tank. The nitrogen cycle can help with this, but there are also products that can be bought to keep ammonia levels low.
Nitrates are less harmful for the fish than ammonia, but it is still toxic to them. Just like ammonia, you do not want this in your tank.
Nitrates are not too harmful to fish unless there are very high levels of it. This can result in stress for the fish.
The temperature of the water may not seem important, but it can really change the chemistry of the water. A higher temperature means a decrease in dissolved oxygen, which could be very bad for the fish. The wrong temperature can also make the fish sick, or even kill them because they should not be living in that certain temperature water.
Dissolved oxygen is the oxygen that fish need. They get it through their gills. But just like humans, too little oxygen could be harmful for the fish, and too much oxygen could be too.
Ammonia, pH, nitrites, and nitrates can be tested with a test kit. You can purchase these test kits at any pet store or even a drugstore. These kits can be purchased separately or in one big set. To test the oxygen in the water, you can use an oxygen meter, and to test the temperature, you can simply use a thermometer.
Try again.
Wait, do you want to start again?
On the other hand, plants. Wait, I don't know my line.
Move.
I'll have to. You're not. It's okay.
That hurt a lot.
Oh, it's recording?
Ammonia, pH, nitrates.
Yep, yeah. Calm down.